What's up, everybody? Adam here, and I know I'm coming to you a little late. I've been really busy, but again, we're going to be having a 2-week haul. Normally, I kind of break it down into what I got the 1 week and what I got this week, but I don't have as much as I normally do, so it's just going to kind of be one big stack that I'm going to share with everybody. So, I know you've all been anxiously waiting to see what I've been getting and what's been coming out, so let's get right into it. First up, we have Paybacks number 4. I'm really enjoying this series. I love the whole superhero repo man storyline thing. It's really cool. If you're not reading it, I definitely say check it out. It's really fun. That's the only indie title I have this week. Like I said, I don't really have a lot this week. So now we're going to go ahead and get into some DC pulls. First up, we got JLA, Justice League of America number 6. It's getting back on track after kind of a weird pause with issue 5. So we're getting back on track with the main storyline. It's pretty interesting. I don't know. There doesn't seem to be as much going on there as much as there is in the main Justice League title with the Darkseid War, but it's cool. Dark Knight 3 Master Race number 2. This is the only one of this I picked up. I didn't pick up any variants this time. I haven't had the opportunity to read this yet. I really liked issue number 1 though. So I'm kind of hoping that issue number 2 kind of gives us a little more information about the storyline that started in the first one. I always say spoilers just in case if you haven't read it. Spoilers. In the first issue it said that Bruce Wayne is dead and Carrie's kind of running around as Batman. So I'm curious to see what events led to this. So, yeah. They kind of got me pulled in. I was more afraid that was going to be like a, Dark Knight Rides Again, or the second one. That wasn't very good, so I was really kind of scared going into this one. But I really like the first issue. Next up, Titans Hunt number 3. I really hope this starts clearing up some stuff. I really don't understand what's going on in this series thus far. They're just kind of the Titans are all getting together or getting targeted or something. I don't really know. I'm sticking with it because I'm on a bit of a Teen Titans kick. So I haven't really read any of the recent Teen Titans books. I didn't really care for them, but I am a Teen Titans fan, so I'm sticking with this one a little bit longer to see what's going on. Hopefully it kind of gets to the point soon because I'm not really following it. Next, we have Batman Europa number 3, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, number 3. Number 3 of 4, so be saving myself some money here pretty soon. I haven't had an opportunity to read number 2 yet. I really loved the first issue though, so unless something drastically changes in between issues 2 and 3, I'm liking this series. But, I'm liking 25% of it thus far. It's a pretty good start. And then last of the DC pool, of course, is my weekly Batman and Robin Eternal, number 12 and number 13. I'm still really behind in this one, mainly just because it's just coming out so fast. And again, I'm still a little surprised there hasn't been a Robin War tie-in. I'm guessing that they're going to try and keep this just kind of separate from all of that. And I actually did miss, I want to say, at least one Robin War tie-in. I want to say it was the newest Robin Son of Batman. But I think I'm going to be doing a Midtown Comics order here pretty soon to kind of fill some gaps between books I missed over the last few weeks and stuff like that. So if I missed it, I'll make sure I can pick it up. Now we're going to go ahead and jump over to the Marvel side of things. First up, we have Rocket Raccoon and Groot number 1. This is a book my wife and I are both very anxious and excited to see. I actually didn't know this came out this soon. I didn't think this was coming out for a little while longer. I was really excited because Scotty Young is involved with it. And I thought he was going to be doing the art, but he's just writing it. So that's not necessarily a bad thing. I'm not a huge fan of his writing on I Hate Fairyland, but it could be better in this book because I really like Rocket and Groot. Like, they're two of my favorite characters. So I'm willing to give the book a shot. And if I don't like it, I'm sure my wife will. And if nothing else, at least he's doing the covers. So I can get some Scotty Young artwork that way. Next, we have New Avengers number 4. This is a book I'm not sure I'm going to pick up too much more of. I've kind of already made the decision that I'm not going to pick up any more all new, all different Avengers. I read the first 2 issues and it really didn't do anything for me. This one I'm on the fence. It's kind of an interesting story with some characters I'm not, really familiar with, so it's interesting seeing them. Plus this whole like battling Cthulhu sort of thing going on is interesting, but I don't know. Like, I'm trying to cut some books where I can to save a couple of bucks, and this might be on the chopping block. The only Avengers title I think I'm really liking thus far is Uncanny Avengers, and that's simply because Cable's in it. And if he goes away, I might drop that book too. Next, we have my wife's Captain America number 4, or Sam Wilson Captain America. I haven't read any of this, so I really don't know anything that's going on, other than there's some sort of werewolf from the previous issue, I think, into this one, so maybe I'll break down and read them. I don't know. If it's not Steve, I don't really have a huge interest, but I might be selling the title short. Then we have one I've been pretty excited for, didn't know when it was coming out, Drax number 2. I absolutely love the first issue, so I've been waiting not so patiently for issue number 2. Hopefully the writing stays good. It's been very lighthearted. It's really funny. So hopefully this issue has a little bit of more action in it or something. Maybe they can develop a little on Drax's character, but as long as it just stays kind of funny, I'll probably stick around with it. Or I'll at least stick around with it as long as CM Punk is writing it. If he doesn't write past the first arc, or if this is only like a 5-issue series or something like that, then I'm fine with that too. Now we have All New Wolverine number 3. This is probably going to be on my regular pull list. I've been absolutely loving this series. I don't know what it is about it that I like so much. It's definitely not Logan. It's a different take on Wolverine, but I love how X-23 fills the role. I just love what her character is bringing to the title, and hopefully it stays consistently good like this, because this is one I want to keep picking up. Then we have Captain America White number 5. Honestly, this is a book I forgot we were even getting. It came out really, really fast, and then it kind of felt like it got delayed a couple of times. So I haven't really been terribly impressed with the series. Mainly just been getting it for my wife because she's a huge Captain America fan. So that's why I've been picking it up. I don't think I've read past the second issue. So I don't know. Maybe if this is the final issue. I don't think it's that long of a series. I'm not sure which issue. Yeah, issue number 5 is the last issue. So maybe now that I have all 5, I'll sit down and read them and kind of have a more informed decision and opinion on it. But I haven't been terribly impressed with it. And then, as usual, the end of the show brings us to the comic book pick of the week. Again, I haven't really had a lot of opportunities to go to the comic shop. My wife actually went for me this time. I've been working every Wednesday, so I haven't had the opportunity to go. So I'm not 100% sure when this book actually came out. I feel like it came out this week, but it is a book that when I saw the announcement for it, I was very excited, even though I'm not as big a fan of the Deadpool comics as I have been in the past. But I was extremely excited to see Deadpool and Cable again in their own comic. I absolutely love the fact that they are interacting in Uncanny Avengers, and now that Deadpool and Cable split second number 1, here they are together again. I have the complete run of Cable and Deadpool, and Cable's one of probably my favorite comic book character, and tag teaming with Deadpool, the original series was fantastic, so I'm loving that I'm getting a little bit more of that this time around. Again, I haven't had the opportunity to read it yet. Hopefully it's as good as I'm hoping it's going to be, but yes, Deadpool and Cable, because Cable's just not as important now as the headliner Deadpool, but Deadpool and Cable number 1, split second. Really looking forward to that one. Pick of the week. So, sorry I have not been as active with all of you recently. Holidays and working in, customer service takes up a considerable amount of time. then visiting family during Christmas. I just have not had the same time to do things. But this is a new year. Today is January 1st, first video of the year on the newest day of the year. So Happy New Year to all of you. Merry Christmas. If I missed it, which I did, may have said it on Twitter if you follow me on Twitter. But yes, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Happy New Year. And usual, guys, I want to hear from you. Put down in the comments stuff you're reading. If you've been reading some of the other stuff, if you disagree, you agree, whatever. Also like it. That'd be awesome. Like the video. That always helps. But yeah, until next video, this is Adam, signing off.